President Trump not only has he this week said he doesn't want any institutional buyers of homes. At the same time, I think President Xi of China reminds us that homes are for living, not investments. And you've got President Trump now telling his guys at Fannie and Freddie to buy $200 billion of mortgage-backed securities. Does this help the housing crisis that you were talking about?
The only thing I will say, I think housing is pivotal. I normally think people underestimate how important 3/4 of the wealth in this country by people is in their home. And the way young people build wealth is through their home. I showed a chart on fertility rates, marriage levels, et cetera. I think housing, if you have what is today, what is a moribund housing market, I think the impact is significantly more intense than people think. So any of the initiatives, I think, to move it, I think fiscal, I think obviously moving the mortgage rate, I think is helpful. And by the way, I don't think you have to move it that far. We track prepayment speeds on mortgages very, very closely. If you get the mortgage rate to 5.5 to 6, you've seen it, by the way, as the mortgage rate has come down, you create more velocity in terms of housing moving, you see it in existing home sales picking up. So anyway, I think that's the case. And I think if you get the mortgage rate down a bit, and by the way, I only think you need to get 10-year treasuries down 25, 30, 40 basis points and just keep them there, keep rate volatility down. And then with fiscal, I think you do some pretty positive things. And I agree that it's arguably one of the most important things we could do today.